Say get off on the right or left?
On the right.
Okay, perfect. See you soon. That's cool.
Hello, I'm Eleftheria Lialios, and I'm the artist who created all of the works here. It's called The Timing of Birds. The reason why it's called The Timing of Birds is because I caught them at this particular time and moment, you know. So at first I would use film, but now I'm shooting with them digitally, and what I'm doing is I'm photographing the birds as they're interacting with each other, and I'm printing them on transparency paper, so that, you know, they can, you know, so that, for instance, one part of one space could be seen through the next, you know. So it's like a whole layer thing, like you can see this bird along with that bird, you know, in the back. These are actually leaves that I photographed, so it looks like a lifeline, you know. So then I decided, well, you know, I'm going to contain the birds in the bird box. So then I found these in the thrift store. And I was able to, you know, change the meaning of what these boxes were by putting the birds within them and having people look at the birds, you know, in their home, in the window, you know. And I was thinking about having a motion activated, like for instance, this is called Model for a Gazebo. And, you know, this would be a great piece to do life-size, because I've created life-size transparency. So the thing is that people would sit and they would listen to the audio of the birds that I did myself. I did the audio in Audacity. So each of them have different names. This is, I'm calling this Benjamin Franklin's bird box, because I really like what happens here. I love it. Because it's an old one, you know. This is a bird wheel, so that you could... I love the lighting effects. The next one. Yeah. So, I mean, this is... The thing is that people use all these layers in Photoshop, but this is, I mean, I did the layers before. Right. So I know logistically how to do the layers. So it's printed on film. Oh, okay. It's printed on film. So, you know, this one, I'm calling this one Turkish bird box, because it does have this kind of Byzantine and Turkish thing. Like, I really like this guy right here. I don't know if you could see this guy. He's kind of looking right there. And then this one, you know, like he's ready to open up the latch. Yeah. You know, this one is going backwards, you know, the wind. This one I'm calling Goldbird Box. Ones here, like this one, they look like they're gossiping with each other. Do you see that? Yeah. It's really funny. Yeah, I really like, this one is like, so what's up, you know? This one was the first one. This is called First Victorian Bird Box. You really can't get the right amount of color inside, right? I'm not going to open it right now. But it takes a long time, you know, for me. I had to put them between sheets of film, clear film, so that they wouldn't, you know, decay. This is, I'm calling this Victorian bird box. I really love the color that you know, that happens here. Yeah, that's awesome. This one is called Japanese bird box. You know, it's, I don't know if you could see the two birds kissing here. This guy, I really like this guy. Can you see that guy? Yeah. Where he's kind of going backwards. This one I'm calling French bird box, because it has this kind of... Cool. I love all of these.
People should understand is all the birds in their real life. Right. And you've taken a little sample of their real life.
And it's about communicating with each other. That's the thing. It's like, it's about the birds communicating and talking. So that's why, and also the reason why it's called The Timing of Birds is because I caught them at this particular time. Because this is also, I mean, photography, you know, in a box is as old as photography itself. I mean, that's how photography began. Right. You know, in 1839, you know, Nietzsche, Daguerre, they, you know, would take long exposures of film they put on glass, and they photograph right outside their bedroom window. And so I did the same thing,
Gotcha.
except it was in my kitchen window.
Right.
So in a sense, I'm going back to Victorian. That's why they're so like Victorian.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll wait and I'll photograph them, And it's a lot about what happens as you get older as an artist, You develop this calm and this inner peace. So I'm glad I got to this point.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
In the arts for a long time. But the thing is that, my work is at the Hellenic Museum here in Chicago. Mm-hmm. It's at the International Museum of Photography in Thessaloniki, Greece. Mm-hmm. It's at the J. Paul Getty Museum in LA. Mm-hmm. And it's at the Art Institute of Chicago here. And then I'm in some private collections too. But, and then
what's the name of it? Just so the future.
Eleftheria Lialios Studio.
Okay.
It's on the web, www.eleftherialialios.com.
Okay.
Beauty.